right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night's end. Well, a lot of people believe that when career is said and done, Umar Nurmagomedov could go down as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, right? Had a main event against Corey Sandhagen that figured to be a great litmus test for him at 135 pounds. Was forced out of that fight due to injury. But not only is this man undefeated, he is one of the best, most versatile finishers in the UFC bantamweight division. Sometimes he's late for practice at the American Kickboxing Academy, but no, he is one of the hardest workers in the space, and skill for skill, not just one of the best bantamweights in the world, maybe creeping on that pound-for-pound list if he can get through some of these bigger challenges in this loaded bantamweight division. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor. Punch got blocked there. Right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in your face.
Well, that wrestler better start to create some angles, because every time he comes close now, he will see something showing up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. It keeps your hips back so the wrestler can't try to take you down. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Well-placed kick there by Umar Nurmagomedov. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Nurmagomedov's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Beautiful combination by the champion there.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And the front kick is there. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Just touching him with the jab. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Back and forth we go. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Past the 2-minute mark in round one. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Oh, caught him with the head kick.
Good jab there by the champion.
Swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Let's go. Get on first for me.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, man. Just one combination after the next. Just absolutely picking him apart this time.
I'm almost shielding my eyes at this point, John. I can't watch this guy get beat up as he has been getting beat up. He has to make a change. He has to do something different. His opponent is too free. He feels too good in there. Go and try to interrupt this. Oh, nice kick.
Seconds now to go in the opening round. Right on the button. Nurmagomedov's limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues.
Great job finding an opening and landing a beautiful punch from the clinch.
Final seconds here of round one. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, listen, man, you're doing great, okay? I want more of the same. This guy can't do anything to you anywhere. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay sharp.
All right, so what a round it was for him, particularly when it comes to those body kicks, DC.
Landing those body kicks every single time he threw them. Every time he decided body kick is going to be the strike, it landed. His opponent needs to do something different, or this fight is not going to last much longer.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Nice punch land.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early. in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
His misses are entertaining. And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Just missed on the uppercut. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Oh, with authority the body. Oh, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Magomedov's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Choi's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Great body kick there. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Magomedov's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Beautiful punch lands there. Nice head kick lands.
Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside position?
Well, right now, I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside position and no one would have cared, because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten, and tonight is just not his night.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Well, the swelling on his face is extreme at this point in time. I'm not sure that the doctor's going to let him continue here. Cut man hustling in, and he's going to apply that end swell quickly. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Fight. Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov. And the switch kick now lands.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
More than one. Punches and bunches.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Nice counter left hook. Nurmagomedov's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the strong inside leg kick. Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? I think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Nurmagomedov getting work to the body here on the ground. It was the elbow there. He didn't think that would be the strike coming, and he paid for it. Making all these shots count. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Unable to connect with the right. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
Another strike lands to that swollen area. The end swell would come in handy right now.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clinic.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully.
That'll do it! The Korean Superboy does it again!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.